welcome back to another episode of Kate and Isaiah Living Large. I'm Isaiah.
And I'm Kate.
And on this episode, we're going to talk about Easter. Surprise, it is already Easter weekend coming up.
It is just next weekend. Or this weekend.
This weekend
coming.
Yeah. Crazy.
Because it's Wednesday.
It is. So we are going to talk about Easter. It is the start of what we just dubbed the eating holidays for 2025.
The big eating holidays, for reference: Easter.
Yep.
Thanksgiving.
Yep.
Christmas.
Yep.
Are there any we're missing? Barbecue season.
All of July and August, really. But that would start like Canada Day weekend.
Yeah,
really.
Canada Day weekend. I mean, any weekend is an eating weekend
if you
struggle with food.
Really, May 2-4 weekend,
It's more of a drinking weekend.
Yeah, well, that's also it's also a barbecue weekend.
Do we sound a little bit like Bob and Doug McKenzie right now?
I hope so. All right, listen, if we can even do some spirit of Bob and Doug McKenzie.
You know what? It's the classic like Canada elbows up situation.
This is right. But before we get talking about Easter, what's new? What is the haps?
Well, last weekend I was on a comedy tour in Bathurst and Miramichi, and two great shows, and we'll talk about them more in the next episode.
Yeah.
Fun fact, because our next topic, you'll just have to wait and find out. Will be related to one of those things. But overall, great weekend. I'm pretty exhausted as we record here Sunday afternoon. How about you tell me about what's going on? Tell me about your job. Tell me about working out and all that.
I have been pretty busy at work. We just started our spring season stuff. So getting familiar with all the new stuff we're doing. Learning about how to coach soccer. One of the things for my job, I get to learn how to coach soccer, which is a sport I've never played in my entire life. So it's interesting.
Well, if you need any tips, I played for a decade or more.
I am down almost 10 pounds since I started.
Congratulations.
So, working away, getting through. I think
that's amazing. Just in like 3 weeks from 1 month?
Yeah, just about a month. Yeah. It's, I mean, I think the combination of being at a job that I'm constantly moving in and a job where I go to the gym basically 4 days a week. As well.
No excuse you right there.
No, exactly. And I bring my gym clothes on I work like Tuesday through Saturdays, so I bring my gym clothes on Tuesday down all for the entire 4 days so that it's there. So I don't have an excuse to not actually go to the gym.
That's incredible. And how have you found your eating?
I am still kind of eating junk food here and there, but I'm trying to be better. I definitely don't snack as much. Although I went and bought like a bunch of snacks to have in a drawer, I don't snack as much just because I'm not sitting at my desk kind of
at home.
So it's a lot less snack and a lot more like, oh, I need to eat.
Yeah, I am hungry now.
Right.
Body needs fuel.
That's right.
That's a better way to do things, really. Instead of like, it's 10 o'clock, I'm bored, I'm going to walk to get a snack.
Yeah.
To the kitchen 10 paces away.
100%. Which takes me to a question I have, which takes us kind of into our topic. So Weight Watchers, how has Weight Watchers been? Weight
Watchers has been phenomenal. It's a great program, and I know I've been resistant to it for a long time, and it's never because I didn't think it would work. It's because I loathe the idea of tracking points.
Yep.
Because when I did it when I was younger, and you used to have to do it with a pen and a paper and keep a journal and all that bullshit, I hated it, and I was bad at it, and I just outstandingly bad. And I knew, because people had told me, that it was now on an app. Then I was like, well, you can also get My Fitness Pal for free and just track that way. And that's totally the same thing. You know what? It's not
quite.
It's not. Weight Watchers in no way sponsors this podcast, but God, I wish they did. But the app is so easy to use. You can literally scan a barcode, which you can also do on My Fitness Pal, but it tells you how many points it is. And it automatically tells you, like, as you lose weight, it reduces the number of points you're allowed in a day.
That's nice.
And it does all the work for you. I don't have to carry a notebook. I don't have to pay attention to things. I just like plug in what I eat every day. And once a week, I plug in my weight.
Interesting.
Which I am now down 23 pounds,
Woo.
which is
That's
fantastic. Great. And, you know, it's a good combination of going to the gym and Weight Watchers. And beyond that, I just feel better.
Yeah.
Like my knees generally are feeling better. My back is feeling better. It's easier for me to stand slightly longer periods of time. Having said that, stood a lot last night before driving for 3 hours.
Yep.
And my knees are pretty atrocious today. I was like, oh, surprise, you're still fat. But but overall, just feeling so much better. And mentally, I feel better. And like,
that's good.
I hate that there's so much intertwined, but I don't think it's just the way. I think it's everything combined.
Yeah.
In addition to it being spring, like,
heck yeah,
despite it being miserable today. But
so how are you feeling about Weight Watchers and the points going into Easter dinners? Because I know we talked about at the beginning here is that Easter is one of the, like the first eating holidays, and it really is one of those like where, you know, it's always a big meal. It's usually like ham or turkey, and then there's like mashed potatoes and all kinds of stuff. So how are you feeling about going into it?
You know what? I'm feeling pretty good because the beauty of again, they're not sponsoring us, but the beauty of a program like this is that you eat what you eat and you track the points. And there's built-in fail safes for the times that you go over. And because I started quite heavy and I'm still quite heavy, I have a lot of points.
Yeah.
And this may be a very different conversation in a year's time, but I do have a lot of points at my fingertips daily, in addition to what you can build up by working out, which I generally don't put in. In addition to, they have like floater points for the week so that they don't ever want anybody to feel psychologically like they failed, because we've talked about this a million times. Well, I went off the wagon, so I might as well just keep eating.
Yeah. 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 Instant of, oh, well, I failed. I might as well keep going.
Well, I had that cheesecake, so now I'm also going to buy a bag of candy on the way home.
True.
And I've done that. Have you done that?
I mean, I have had cheesecake. I was actually the other day, I was going up to go work out, and one of the ladies who does pickleball came out with a cheesecake, like a piece of cheesecake for me. I'm like, I'm just going to work out. What are you doing? She's like, well, you'll have something to eat after your workout. And it was the most delicious cheesecake.
And you know what? This is the thing. And this is a good philosophical mindset to have. You're not doing anything wrong by consuming food. You eat that cheesecake. If it's every meal,
right,
that's probably not an ideal health choice. But the idea of depriving yourself, if you really want something, is actually insane.
it does cause some failures in the aspect of just being trying to stop yourself from eating something, because, you know, if you really, really want it, eventually you're going to give it to yourself.
Right. And then feel bad about it. And like, I sent the reason I'm looking down at my phone right now while I'm recording a podcast is I sent this meme to my mom the other day, and it was just a cartoon or whatever. And it says, "Ooh, I'm so bad for eating this cake."
I sent that to me too.
Yeah, I sent it to Isaiah too, and said, "For fuck's sake, Sharon, you're eating food, not burning down an orphanage."
I'm going to put that meme right here so people can see it.
Yeah, like, because the truth is you're fueling yourself, and sometimes you're fueling yourself with sugar and fat. If that's not what you're doing every day, you're really not doing anything wrong. So going into Easter weekend, got the points. It's not cheating. It's not cheat day. It's consuming food. Will I be cautious? Yeah, like I'll try to eat more vegetables than potatoes. And will I have dessert? Hell yeah. But will I eat second helping of it? Probably not. Will I also eat a handful of chocolate? Hard time will tell, but I doubt it.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm going to enjoy my meal, and I'm going to have great family time, and it's going to be great.
Yeah, at the end of the day, it's about a calorie deficit and not necessarily what you actually eat,
Yeah.
but just understanding, you know, maybe I ate this cake, so I should maybe try and avoid eating something else.
Because the other part, especially if you're eating turkey, like turkey, especially the, you know, turkey and chicken and those things are 0 point foods on Weight Watchers
Yeah,
because they protein good.
protein good. Yeah, protein is good.
Protein
It does help burn fat.
And my mom is generally a like low, takes all those additional steps that don't really affect the taste very much, but makes a big difference in caloric intake anyway. Like she'll mash potatoes with very little bit of milk, very little bit of butter, as opposed to loading it all in. Because that's how she cooks, and it's great.
Yeah, no. I think the big thing for me is salt. Avoiding salt. Salt is really bad for you.
Yes.
A lot of salt is bad for you.
A lot of salt is better for you, but a little bit of table salt on stuff is not bad for you.
I'm really bad for a lot of salt.
No, but even whatever you're going to pour on your plate is not nearly as bad as the processed food we eat.
This is true.
Like if you're paying attention to sodium, like you putting some salt on your meal, you ain't got nothing on eating some like bullshit packaged food. True. I'm really spicy today.
Very spicy.
I've had very little sleep.
I mean, yeah, for sure. And then of course there's I'm not a huge chocolate guy, so Easter isn't really that big of like
such a candy
thing
girl.
For me. I love candy though. Like I like gummy candy.
Me too. We've talked about this before, and I am such a gummy candy person, but I also was diagnosed with diabetes.
Right. with the
diabetes or whatever. And so I've been really it's scary stuff. Like the stuff that happens to people can be really terrifying, and it's, you know, kind of scared straight kind of situation in a lot of ways, but still with, you know, within reason. Like I've been buying every so often, and I still get massive cravings for chewy candy. I'll buy those Smart Sweets. They're expensive.
Yeah.
But they certainly fill that void.
Yeah, for sure. I'm a big candy kind of guy too. I don't I have to put like little like serving portions out, or else I'll just eat like a giant amount.
Oh yeah, because it's the kind of food that you eat, you don't even feel full when you eat it.
True.
Like
my heart feels full when I eat it though.
Yeah, no, I know. It's like, but at the end of the day, like I kind of said at the beginning, food is still food, and you're still, whether you're nourishing yourself because you have a craving and you want it, or you're nourishing your body so you can move faster or whatever, it's all a nourishment of some kind.
This is true. Now, are you a turkey or a ham person?
Turkey.
You like turkey? I like both. I think I am a little bit more turkey than ham, but it depends. I think Easter is more of a ham type of holiday than a turkey holiday. Mainly because, you know, Thanksgiving coming up pretty close. Well, I guess not really.
It's 6 months.
It's 6 months. Yeah, I guess that's
a half year.
I don't know why.
It's not like close like Christmas and
I don't know why I always feel like Thanksgiving comes right up after Easter.
I don't know why either.
It's so weird.
Got a whole summer in between.
Yeah.
Because those go by in a flash.
Summer, oh my goodness, so fast. Can't believe summer's coming up. And the beer run's coming up too. Oh my goodness. We got that coming up like almost a month away. Yeah.
How are you feeling about that?
I'm excited. I feel good.
Yeah, I'm excited too.
Hopefully my thighs don't hurt. I'll try not to do like squats like the couple days before.
Squats now.
Yeah, well, I'm not
because you're gonna build the leg strength.
The week before, I'm just not gonna do squats. This is just
maybe neither of us should work out at all the week before. Just a couple of light walks.
That's not gonna happen. I still need to walk. I still need to work out.
That was a joke.
Yeah, because I work out like right in the middle of the day now.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's wonderful for you. I love my gym class. Although can I share a very embarrassing story?
Yes, obviously. I will make sure it doesn't get posted online. That's for sure.
Well, I'm saying it online right now. So last week I had all these tummy issues, and I can't explain them. Like just really tummy issues. I'm going to leave it at tummy issues. And I went to the gym on Monday evening, and I knew I was not feeling like the best, but I didn't feel like contagious. Not like, it felt like a consumed the wrong thing issue as opposed to I'm coming down with something. And I did maybe 1/4 of a workout and was like, oh no. Oh no. And I also had gotten new workout pants, and they're like weird. And so my pants started to fall down, and I was going to do something embarrassing, and I was like, I'm either going to shit my pants or drop them during the rest of the workout. So I ran out of the gym. And I didn't go back again till Thursday.
Well,
just circumstantially, because I had other things going on, but I was like, that's not great.
That's funny.
Yeah, it was. I was like, I told 1 or 2 people, like, so they didn't worry, that I was like, the guys, I don't know if I'm going to make it through this workout.
Those are the worst.
Newsflash, I did not shit my pants or drop them, but I did make it home, but it was unpleasant.
Well, yeah. I mean, yes, it's definitely unpleasant. I hate when you're like doing workout and you feel like you got to fart.
Yep.
It's the worst.
Awful. Because you can never trust a fart.
No, there's no trusting a fart. You don't do it.
No, you cannot. You cannot. So this took a turn.
Weird turn for an Easter conversation.
Yeah. When are you having dinner? Where are you having dinner? When are you having dinner?
We're doing it at my parents' place. My dad told me the other day, he stopped in to visit me at work, and I asked him then, feel like we're doing it on Monday. Feel like it's Monday. I don't remember. I actually have Friday off this week too, this week I have Friday off this week. So I'm kind of excited to have I Friday off. I work Saturday, then I'm off Sunday, Monday.
That's sweet.
Weird. It's gonna be weird to like be off and then back to work. Like, and I can't even take that Saturday off because it's like the first day of soccer again.
Yeah. Ooh, we have something kind of exciting brewing too.
We do?
In a month's time, we've been asked to.
Oh, that's right.
I don't know if we're allowed to say it.
I don't think it's been announced yet. We have to hold off on it.
Yeah. Anyway, we'll tell you about it later.
Yeah. Soon. Once we know it's officially announced, we'll tell you more about it.
Yeah.
But yes. What else we got going on? What else is going on? Like, we know this is kind of our sit around and talk Easter conversation, but what do you got going on? Anything coming up soon?
I think so. But
you think so?
No, I will have had a band concert yesterday when this comes out. Got another important one coming up, I believe June 5th at the Imperial Theater, which is going to be a fundraiser for our band hall burned in the fall. Got more comedy shows coming. I would love to tell you when, but I do not remember right now. And no, but coming off this, I've got one coming in case we have any Prince Edward Island listeners.
Oh, that's right.
I'm coming to Charlottetown on May the 10th.
Ooh.
Comedy stylings of me.
Nice.
And Michelle and Petite.
Good time.
And Clive Lucas and Tanya Nicole, who's an island comic who I've never met, and I'm really excited to meet.
That is exciting. Where's that one going to be at?
Great question.
You don't know? Perfect. Well, good to know.
Charlottetown.
Charlottetown.
Bad words for a good cause.
Nice. Yeah, we might as well wrap this up. It was just a good little short one today. Where can people find you on the internet?
You can find me at Vet Caitlin and the TikTok. Kate D on Instagram and Caitlin Dean on the Facebook, and we're at Kate and Isaiah Living Large on Facebook.
Heck yeah. I am at Maritime Brews on all the social medias for stuff, and also at Tweak the Profit for other stuff. And of course, we do have the Buy Me a Coffee going on, which is now clearly going towards a mic, since at the top of this one, I broke one of our mics.
We didn't say that to the crowd, but yeah, no. One of the mics broke. It's not Isaiah's fault.
It's a little my fault. Sometimes it broke. I'm gonna see if we can get it fixed beforehand. But other than that, if you are listening on Spotify, Apple Music, wherever you listen to your podcast, if you can like, share, subscribe there, or you can jump on over to YouTube and watch us on video. And if you are on YouTube, if you could like, share, comment, subscribe, all that fun stuff, it goes a long way. We definitely appreciate it. And until next week,
Bye.
bye.